talking about this std, what is std? So basically it is a namespace. And what are namespaces? Namespaces are sort of methods provided in C++ that allows us to group or structure related entities inside one category. So essentially it has got many routines, many functions inside it. And if we want to use any function, any predefined function, then we have to include that namespace. So since cout is used for outputting the data, we have to include std because cout is inside std. So there are multiple ways of including the namespace std. One way is to use std colon colon every time we have to use cout or any function which is inside std. So that can be very cumbersome and very tedious process, because if we have to call it 10 times, then it will take some, it will increase the line of code, not really line of code, but it will be like something which you have to remember that you have to include that. So there is one way to include it at once, so which is to say using space namespace space std and then semicolon, and then we can just remove these. So now if we will just compile it, what will happen is that it will compile successfully, and you can see the output without any change. Or what we will do is we'll just copy this one, since we are not using std colon colon, it should show some error, but since we are using namespace space std, then it won't show any error at all. So we will just compile it and we will just see the output, and we can see that there are 3 beings killed and we didn't receive any error. So this means that we are actually not making any mistake. And third way is to so because this std contains lots of functions inside it, and there may be instances when you are not using any of those other functions. So let's say namespace std has got about 15 functions and you are using only one function, then memory used by these 14 is kind of wasted. So what we can do is we can just include one function from std and we can just leave others aside. So how do we do that? So you just have to remove this line and you can just include using std double colon and then cout and then semicolon, and then just save it. Now what will happen is, although you didn't include std completely, but one function, since we are calling only that function, it won't show any error and we are seeing the desired output. So these were 3 different types or the 3 different ways of including namespace in your C++ program. I hope this will help you. Thank you for watching the video.